George the monkey was very hungry, so he decided to try to make his own alphabet soup. First, he grabbed the alphabet and poured it into the sink. Then he decided to turn some water on. George then decided to go for a swim. Oh, never mind, I guess George doesn't want to swim. George then decided to waste all of our soap. George, why are you adding soap into your soup? No, don't use the toothpaste! No, give that to me. George! 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 Fine, use the freaking toothpaste. George was a waster and used all of our toothpaste. George dropped the cap in the water. George then used his own toothbrush to clean out the... What the hell are you doing, George? That's disgusting. Good job, George. Now you just broke your electric toothbrush. George put more water in. No, George. No! Freaking George! You wasting all of our soap. George, I'm gonna have to throw you in there now. George, get in there! George loved the water so much that he died. Never mind, I guess he didn't die. George, there's too much water. What are you doing, George? Dear God, George. This is why I should have never adopted you. George! No! George, you're drowning! George! You're drowning! You okay, George? How's that alphabet soup? What are you getting? Oh, great. Now you just coated the wall in garbage. George? George? George, don't do what I think you're doing. George, don't do it. George? George? You don't need to take your temperature. George! George! Why are you trying... George! Why did you do that? You just wasted our thermometer. Where is it? George! George! Great, now you ruined our thermometer. I hope you're happy, George. God damn it, George. That's it, I'm calling the police. Before the man in the yellow hat called the police, George had to enjoy his soup. George loved it so much that he passed out. What do you want? Policeman, there's a monkey in my house and he's taking a bath in my sink. What? Oh, okay, let me see this. No, I've seen everything. Alright, better nuke the house. The entire house was destroyed. But at least George was dead.